but I was able to play golf in the fall, softball in the spring. I was fortunate enough with golf. We went to the nationals all 4 years that I was on the golf team. Back then it was the National Golf Coach Association because they didn't have NCAA championships for women in women's golf at that point, which makes me feel really old when I have to say that, but so be it. So and I would say that Loras was somewhere that it was far enough away from home that I wasn't right next door. So that was, that was nice to me, but I could still go home for the weekend. I could still go home for the weekend if I need to. I stayed at Loras just because, and I think probably everybody says this about their institution, but I just love the people. I felt comfortable. I liked it here. I felt like this is a good place for me. And so that's one of the reasons why I have stayed for so long.
That's great. So then moving forward, you've had years on experience as a student athlete, a coach, and now an administrator at Loras. What has been one memory that has really stuck out to you through all these years?
From all three.
You can name a couple if you'd like.
Okay, how about student athlete? I enjoyed golf and softball. I mean, golf, we played at Notre Dame, our first tournament every weekend. And so for me, that just, when I think of being a student athlete, that's one weekend that sticks out to me. Also just the trips that you take, the vans aren't necessarily comfortable, but you just get to meet you just get to know your teammates in a different way. And so I really enjoyed that. As a coach, same thing, just all the student athletes that you meet throughout the years and that you get to work with. This weekend I saw, just happenstance, I saw a mom of two twins that played golf for me, and it's just like, it's those moments that are just like, yeah, that's why I did that. So coaching, I would say that. And then also, I mean, Pete Weber was the Jack Nicklaus Player of the Year when I coached, so that's always something that I'll remember. And then just as an administrator, same thing as a coach. I mean, as a coach, you kind of have your team. As administrator, I feel like they're all my team, or they're all my student athletes. So watching somebody start from their first, the first day they step on campus to how they grow through 4 years, that's probably my big, as administrator, that's just what I like to watch, probably from a 10,000 foot view as opposed to right in there as a coach, but you just get to see it all, and you get to appreciate all the different nuances to every sport.
3 different perspectives, but 3 great perspectives through your career so far.
I've been here a while, so that's
that's a good thing. It's a good thing to have all those experiences, especially at the same institution the whole time. One just final question is, what has been your favorite part about being in the American Rivers Conference?
So I have a 2-part to answer to that. I really enjoy the athletic directors that I work with on a weekly basis, or we support one another, even though we're competitors on the court, the field, wherever. Still people that I can pick up the phone and ask them advice. Another, I guess, a favorite part of it is the ARC is that my brother, well, we're all Duhawks. So my brother, my sister, I'm gonna forget this, my sister-in-law, my daughter. So it just runs deep. So it's fun. We all have that same connection, and so we can all talk about it when we're all together.
That's great. And that just shows really how deep the conference has expanded through individuals' lives throughout the conference as a whole. We greatly appreciate everything you do for us, Denise, and thank you for taking the time.
Thanks, Allie.